In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve the ALEKS problem called predicting the units of the solution to a basic quantitative problem. There are two versions of this problem. One version like this just has a bunch of numbers that are being multiplied by each other. The problem is asking you to determine the units of the answer to this problem. So it's not asking you to carry out any of the math. It doesn't want a number over here. It just wants the units. For this version of the problem, what you're going to do is go through and cancel out any unit that is on the top of one fraction and on the bottom of a different fraction. So I can cancel out the mole units on the top of one and the bottom of the other. I can also cancel out my liter units on the top and on the bottom. And that's going to leave me with grams over milliliters. And again, that's all that ALEKS wants. It just wants the units. It does not want you to do the math and give it a number. In some versions of this problem, all but one unit will cancel. So don't be freaked out if you just end up with a single unit at the end. That's normal for this. Now there is another version of this problem. I'm looking at an example of it right now where you have a division involved in the problem. So let's take a look at an example of what you would do in that case. So I'm looking at one that says 0.85 moles times 1 milliliter over 10 to the negative 3 liters. And all of that is over 2.5 moles per liter. Okay, so in the portion of this problem where things are being multiplied, you're going to use the same rule as you used up here. Any unit that's on the top of one fraction and also on the bottom of another can cancel. We don't have any units like that in this area of this problem. We don't have any common units at all up here. So we can't do any cancellation that way. When we are doing a division problem, so we've got units up on the top of a fraction and units on the bottom of a fraction, in that situation, units will cancel if they're in the same place. I know this is kind of confusing. If they're multiplying, the units have to be top and bottom to cancel. If we're dividing, the units have to be in the same area, meaning liters on the bottom and liters on the bottom. In that case, they're going to cancel. So our liter unit on the bottom is also going to cancel with a liter unit on the bottom. And same with mole. Mole on the top, mole on the top. Those units are going to cancel as well. And for this, the unit of the answer would just be milliliters. So again, just to kind of recap that, if you're multiplying, like we are in this case, you can cancel units if one is on the top and one is on the bottom. If you're dividing, you can cancel units if they are both in the same spot, meaning both on the bottom or both on the top.